What's up, people?
Hey,
Ken and
guys.
Car Rides with Leah and Michelle. You know what happens is Leah and I get to talking, and then it sounds so good that one of us says, you know what, we should share this with the people. Leah, what were you ranting about?
Well, first of all, I just have to tell you that when I lost 85% of my hair, I legitimately lost 85% of my hair last year, and I was riding my bicycle one time with a hat on, and I'm not kidding you. The hat, I was riding my bike, and the hat slid like underneath my eyes, and I'm just kind of looking at the ground thinking I'll fix my hat later. I'm just bicycling, and I look up, like within 2 seconds, I was getting ready to hit a parked car because my hat had fallen off. And now, I did a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it was just coming back or God bless me or whatever, but now I'm literally on the last 2 notches on a hat.
That's a new hat. Maybe it's a smug, it runs small.
I don't know, but all I know
Maybe
is
it's like
that
a kid's hat.
Oh, it's a woman's hat. All I know is that my head is big, is like huge now, because all my hair is coming back, and it's like I got a big old poof head. So,
Lord be hallelujah.
you know, I can't complain, but now I really can't wear hats. So I couldn't wear hats before because my hats, I couldn't get them tight enough, and now I can't.
Okay, you got a big head.
Because I got a big old head. So anyways, speaking of having a big head, this morning I thought today was Saturday.
That's unfortunate.
And normally with our business, we're usually pretty busy on the weekend, but we weren't. So I thought that I was going to be outside on this Saturday that I had planned. I was going to make it a garden day because we've been so busy. We've been so busy, right? So I so enjoy being outside. I can't even tell you guys. When I'm in the garden, when I'm doing manual labor, like I would rather, and I'm not even kidding you, work my whole body to the bone from sun up to sundown and then go inside and be so hungry. There's nothing like being so hungry after you've worked hard and then just like stuffing your face with good nutritious food, right? And that's like living. That's actually, Solomon would say that, right? What is it for a man to live and work and enjoy the fruits of his labor? So today was Friday, and there's nothing wrong with Fridays, and there's nothing wrong with, Friday is our Brighteon show. We have some pet visits to do. And so I wasn't going to have my day in the garden because Fridays are long days on the computer because I'm putting them clips together first. I'm sending them off to Brighteon. We do stuff in the afternoon, and then I come back, do a few little things around the house, and then I'm on getting the show ready around 5. We go live at 6, and then we're pretty much doing computer stuff. From 6 till 8:30, and then you gotta eat and you gotta go to bed. So Fridays are actually more indoor computery type days, and that like led me to like be really sad. And I was like, no, I just want to go outside. But so I get the people who don't want to fight and want to get out of the matrix and don't want to get back into the matrix, and they don't want to fight. However, that is selfish. And that is why I'm telling you, I'm calling this video, why being in the computer and doing the work. And what I mean by that, you guys know, sharing the articles, because unfortunately it's a digital war. Okay. They have waged a digital war on our friends and family. You know, there's one, J6 defendant who just got 4 years in jail. He was nonviolent, didn't do anything violent. Between Mike Lindell's phone being taken and the raids on Mar-a-Lago and what they're doing to kids with the transgender stuff, and how they mutilate their arms. They take a whole big chunk of their arm to create whatever they're going to try to create, and that's child abuse. And so we have to do it. And I have friends who get out of the fight and they're like, it's too much. I've been out of the matrix. I don't want to go back in. I don't want to fight. And so as much as I love to be in the fight and I love to do our shows, but it is better, okay? It is better to be outside, like physically better to be gardening or growing food, or like if you are out of the matrix, which we're still everybody's kind of in the matrix. We have to drive cars and do electronics and kind of stuff like that. But if you have pulled out like the food matrix, right? And you grow your own food, then you don't want to go back, right? You don't want to go to the grocery store. And if so last night, I'm doing like a whole bunch of stuff. and I'm researching stuff and I'm watching Tucker, but I'm doing my out of the matrix thing, which is making homemade laundry soap.
It's the best.
Which is it's better than Tide. It's better than any of that stuff. And I'll just give you my recipe just real quick. It's real simple. A box of borax.
Did you make a lift up here?
Yeah, before 4. A box of borax, a box of washing soda. You can look at it's
Like Arm & Hammer.
Arm & Hammer washing soda. You'll see it's next to the borax box. And I use a bar of my homemade lard soap, which that's fun to make, out of the matrix.
Or you can buy Fel's naphtha.
And I do a bar of Fel's naphtha, and I kind of add that in. I could just use my my lard soap in the end of the world. I could just use the lard soap to wash clothes. What it does is, if you just use lard soap like old fashioned, you're gonna get a little bit more of a residue in your clothes. So we got this borax and washing soda, let's use it. Let's not have the residue in our clothes. So anyways, I use a little Fel's naphtha every once in a while to kind of, it gives you a little bit more of a cleaner, crisper clothing. But clothes smell good, and I add some essential oils. So then I use a dishwasher. We do a lot of dishes by hand, but we do load the dishwasher, so you can make your own dishwasher detergent. Simple again. One part, it's like a cup of washing soda, a cup of baking soda, half a cup of citric acid, and a half a cup of salt. And then I add some essential oils, some lemon and oil.
Do you add any essential oils to the laundry soap?
Yes, and you can use whatever you want. We use tea tree as an antibacterial and lavender. So anyways, that kind of stuff. When you're out of the matrix, we make our own deodorant. We sometimes make our own toothpastes. For years we made our own toothpaste, but then it kind of clogs the sink because it's made with coconut oil, baking soda, salt, go ahead, and some peppermint oil. If you want a little sweetness, you can add stevia or even honey, because honey is antibacterial. You add some honey. But anyways, when you're out of the matrix and you start to do these kind of things, you don't want to go back, but you need the time, right? And so so the work, like for me, I was looking forward to like getting all dirty. I love getting dirty for a reason. Like I come inside, I'm dirty. It means I did something. I don't go out just rolling dirt. Okay.
Yes, she does.
When you were working in the garden, now when Jesus said to the greatest amongst you is servant of all, and he washed everybody's feet, I got to tell you, work in the garden in some gym shoes, and then wash everybody's feet. Okay.
That's literally why they had to wash each other's feet, by the way, because they wore sandals.
And grimy and stuff like that. They do these foot washing ceremonies. Everybody's got these lily white feet and socks. That ain't it. That ain't it. Go outside. Just at least walk through some dirt and wash them if you're going to do that symbolically. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that I appreciate that you're watching right now. I appreciate that you're sharing things. I appreciate you're discussing things with your neighbors. And it is work. It is harder to do what we do than it is to just ignore everything. But everybody else was ignoring everything and letting the world go to hell in a handbasket, and they filled their lives mostly with sports and music and movies and going out to eat and all this stuff. And since COVID, most of us are like, I can take it or leave it, right? I know I'm in the fight for my life right now. And so Bo Pony and a bunch of people, everybody's like, and even our Banners for Freedom are like, look for September 24th. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I want you guys to join me on my show tonight. You guys are going to get in a fight. And this is what I love. What you can do is just listen. So if you're outside in your garden, if you're doing your dishes, just listen to the program, because it's a harder work to find it and share it. But I know you guys, you're sharing anyways, and that's work. I understand it. I am with you. I'm telling you, it's good work. You're doing the good work. You're doing the work of an evangelist. And so it's kind of inverted to where now all of us just want to go outside and work outside, and we'd rather put down a driveway or gravel or take down a tree. And you know
we have a lot of wood that we need to chop for winter.
I know.
That's on our list. I'm looking forward to doing that.
I know.
In a little week.
I know. I never look more forward to chopping wood than now. Just going to go outside and have an excuse to do something. So anyways, I just want you guys to know that we appreciate you, that I see you, that God sees you, that God sees that, when you're sharing your articles with your friends, you're doing it because there's injustices happening and everything's kind of going crazy, and we have to we plug back into the matrix so that we can, because that's where our army is. We're the Rebel Alliance, right? And we have to get together and share this information because they won't let us just, man, it would be, remember the easy old days when it actually was easy? You could just press Alex Jones. He did all the work for us, and we could just watch it and then just share it. Dude, we're done. No, now we're all Alex Jones. We all have we have 3 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not going to be like this forever. You're not going to have to, be fighting like this at this level forever. Okay, my mom will tell you this, and I'm just encouraging you like my mom does all the time. It is going to slow down. We are going to get back to a better life. God is moving. He is changing things. The great reset that they planned is going to be God's reset, and it's going to be very different. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like on the other side. But I do know that something is going to take place that is going to change the outlook of the whole world for a significant time to come.
Right.
Okay, so all I know is that's what God's spoken to me. God's speaking it to everybody else. And we're all getting ready to live a more simple life. All of us. Here's the thing. Why didn't God tell us? Okay, guess what? He is telling us. He is seriously telling us now. We were all getting the same message. Okay, so be encouraged. Get in the fight. Watch the show. Share the information. It is work. It's God's work. And then find the time to do stuff outside too, because it's good for you. Find, if you can, the balance, because you need it for your body. You need it for your mind. You need it for your family. But don't, if you want to be in the fight, if you want to make a difference, don't unplug from the fight.
Well,
sometimes it's frustrating.
Leah's got to go get some dogs, and I'll wrap this up real quick. And think about it. You saw that Matthew Yellen, our very dear friend, is in Belgium?
Yeah.
Right now. We got Philip that piped in here from Sweden. We've got our best friend Serge, who is in Tulsa. All those 3 people from all over the place in one place at one time.
Yeah.
Right? This is the army. It is a spiritual army, and we are connected around the world.
Yeah.
And so I have been really struggling this past year, and God told me that this year was going to be a whirlwind, and you guys know it has been for us. But Leah and I, especially me and Leah, legit, we are the type of people, like, we keep our house clean throughout the day. We keep everything, like, we are those types of people. Like, our car is always clean. We enjoy cleaning our car. We enjoy vacuuming it and cleaning it and washing it. We enjoy cleaning our rooms and dusting and vacuuming and having set meals. Like, that's who we enjoy being. Our whole lives we've been known as those people, so much so that our apartment manager knew that she could bring people to our apartment to show an apartment at any time because she knew our house would be spotless. That's how we live. Right now, we're running at a solid 60 on cleaning right now. And sometimes my room, I go and look at it, I kind of go like, I'm not going in there. Okay. I go in there and sleep. So, and I try to catch up on it. And then Leah's like, Michelle, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, forget it. It's just not even, I'm just leaving. And I've got invoices I need to send, and I've got all this stuff I need to do online. And I wouldn't be doing this life this hard this year if I didn't believe that this is the final push. This is where we have to make our stand. And if my house is clean, but my spiritual house and my nation's house is a mess, what good is it?
Yeah, if you're battling, they put us into this battle.
If our garden outside is fruitful, but our country is not fruitful, what good is it? Right? And so we are trying to balance it as best as we possibly can. But just know, guys, that we personally recognize the sacrifice it is to be a digital army.
Yeah, you guys, it is. So we're with you on this. We get it. We get that things are going to go by the wayside. So don't worry about your laundry. Don't worry if your dishes aren't done all the time. Don't worry, don't worry about all these little things, because that they have brought, we have a guy who has dementia going around saying that MAGA people are the greatest threat to democracy in basically the entire world.
Right.
Calling us terrorists. So no, I don't have time to sit down and needlework right now.
I miss reading books. I
have time to sit down and crochet an Afghan.
The only book that I make time to read is the Bible right now. And that's literally it. But I look at my stack of books and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun one day when I get to sit and read
I'm picturing myself picking up a paintbrush. There's a guy behind me telling me that coming at me. I got IRS agents coming at me. I got you know, it is absolutely insane. But it is our fault. We brought it upon ourselves. Deep inside our spirits, we realized that they were taking our liberty, and we decided to make a stand. All of us.
Yeah.
So we could all stop this at any time and just go along with the flow, and like most other people.
But you'll never have peace again.
But you might die from a jab. Your kids might be asphyxiated with a mask. You might be poisoned by the food. And so when they're bringing to you all these things, like they're poisoning your body, they're poisoning your mind, they're turning your kids to messed up in the head, they don't know what gender they're at, they won't stop. And so we can't stop.
You have a knot in your hair.
I do
really
have a little
bad
knot in
one.
my head.
Okay. All right, you guys. We love you. God loves you. God bless. We'll be live tonight at 6 p.m. on brighteon.tv.
That's we have so much to cover you. I suggest that you find something fun to do with your hands while you're listening to us. Maybe chop some wood.
And then afterwards, we go live on all of our other platforms, whether it's Rumble, Facebook, D-Live.
Cake while you listen to Resistance Chicks.
Exactly. That sounds really yummy.
The only thing you probably
bake a cake for us, because I don't remember last time we baked a cake. Maybe it was somebody's birthday.
Hey, the only things you can't probably do are run power tools.
No, you can wear earphones. People do that all the time.
You can run power. See, there's no excuse not to listen. You can, whatever it is you're doing, you can listen to us.
And if you can't join us live, there's a ton of episodes that Patriot Gallery has been tirelessly staying on top of from our Plymouth event, and then we've been on shows this week. And so give her a thumbs up and a comment in the comment section. Thank you, PG, Patriot Gallery, for uploading these, because I know that if they're uploaded, you did it.
So guys, we're gonna win it. I have a really great show tonight. We are taking the ball down the field, and I feel like when we come
to the end zone,
especially when we come and we do our Friday night and Saturday night and Sunday shows,
there's no Saturday night show.
Sunday night,
I'm excited.
Friday night and Sunday shows. I feel like we are either showing replays of other teams' plays, we're showing you the enemy's plays so you can learn their plays, or we're learning our own plays and then we're running our own plays.
Yeah.
So we're a team and we're advancing, and it's every day. There's a grind. But we are winning.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna recognize where we're losing and where we need to, maybe shore up our defense or our offensive line, because our quarterback keeps getting sacked.
Yes.
I know.
Serge says, we got this unity in the body throughout the world. Margaret says, amen. We change the atmosphere spiritually no matter where we are. Serge says, change is on the horizon. I see it. Margaret says, exactly. We are his hands. We have to take dominion over this earth. And Serge says, thank you, PG. You're doing great. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. We love you guys. God bless.